Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to week 12 PGA Tour. First season through as a pro here on the PGA Tour in my career in 2K25. And we're just kind of playing along, trying to do things that help with some achievements and, get some credit for playing some golf as well. So doing quite well. We're leading the field in the Valspar Championship here in Innisbrook. Going to be heading here into round two. All right, so fairways and stuff may have changed. I'm not sure. But either way, the wind is low. That's what I was coming in to look for, but just not recalling if it was normal and firm. So I do have my new glasses here. Let's see. Steven Yeager is out. He's down 2 today, so he's right on my heels, but he's done. So, we'll see. Morikawa, however, has so far crept back up to 68th, but that could be because many people haven't played yet. So, typically, Colin is with me the second round, too. We'll see if he is or not. Okay. I knew it would fly. I just didn't know if it would fly that well. Alright, in theory, it's gonna go a long way. But it is out of the grass, so... Ooh, okay, well, it didn't go such a long way. So let's see. We've got 90%. Normally I'm not a fan of the blast, but shouldn't end up in the sand trap then, right? Right, not bad, but not great. Long way to go here. Similar to how I started, where I couldn't capitalize. Come on back, come on back. Oh my goodness. Wow, really? Right, so Colin Morikawa, he's sitting there, 9 over. We'll see how things play out as we go, but low wind is helpful. Oh boy, that's not helpful. Wow. Alright, well, we'll put ourselves over there on the shore. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. So, this round is not the first round. Let's state the obvious. Holy moly, let's state the obvious. Okay. Alright, not terrible. But we're definitely going to be trying to get in here for the bogey. And that's not going to be a gimme. Oh, we hit it, but not enough. Alright. So, this is why maybe it's not as easy as it appears, right? Just doesn't always play out that way. I mean, doing okay on the drives. Oh no. Holy moly, it like ran over the path. I'm like, what is happening? My goodness. I think we're alright. Yep. On the green. Not getting a lot of rolling. Come on. Oh, well, that hurt. All right, Morikawa is now 72nd. He's done another bogey, but my double bogey certainly hasn't helped anybody. A little weak. This could be bad. What? I knew I was over, but my goodness. Am I that far over? I guess so. Right, in the pin vicinity. Very nice. Pin adjacent. Didn't move it at all. I probably should have. Alright, well, nobody's running away. So there is a bit of that. We're gonna end up in the bunker, aren't we? This is crazy. This is not the kind of play I had. Ooh, we barely cleared it. Not entirely sure that we did. We might have still skirted the edge. Alright, 11 down. I might... Let's see. We'll go up and do that. So this was the same thing with the driver where I was like, am I going to clear the tree? Alright. At least we ended up on the green. Wish I was closer to the flag. Not too bad. If it's gonna move, it looks like it'll move to the right. And it did, and so I didn't go over enough. Darn it. Alright, 10 sand saves, and that's a weekly quest, so that might be 150 VC right there. So that is awesome. Pretty solid. It's gonna end up off the fairway anyway, but it was pretty solid. So we got a bit of, you know, wind and lie and whatever. I'd say that wasn't bad. Gets me 11 feet, so it's pretty close. Come on. I just cannot get anything. I'm getting some pretty good, like I'm getting perfects on the putter, which I normally would not, so that, those +7s are definitely helping. Like, they're incredibly useful. Liking them, got some weird feel on the swing. Just all discombobulating me. Right, again. 4, so I'm gonna do this. That felt good, but ooh, 5% down, I don't like that. Oh, barely made it, but we didn't really. Alright, we'll kind of go with the flop. Nice and close. Alright, and a daily quest. So that'll get me 9 out of 10 daily quests. Because there's a weekly quest to do 10 daily quests, which I've never achieved, so that's going to be something. Alright, we're going to go over here a bit. Because the middle has a little bit more room. I like all the perfects. So if I land, I'll have a better run-up. See, if I was over to the side, I don't know that I would have landed on the fairway. And this gets me in a pretty solid position there. But again, it's a par 3, which is crazy that that's what we've got, but that is what we've got. it is kind of uphill. So I don't want to be too weak. Man, I cannot read as well as I did before. So, I mean, Jaeger's not going to move unless someone comes up. Morikawa, I saw he was 12 over, but I didn't see his position. But over 300. We're at least getting ourselves kind of back in where we need to be. I like that. I like that a lot. Not far enough. Deadened. Deadened in the water. I'll go back. Man! Really? And then it's gonna roll off. Which is even worse, because now... Wow. I mean, I had this problem before. Thank goodness. Alright, we saved that. That was big. Alright, he's 81st, which I think would put him below the cut line in theory. So we'll see. We'll see what happens to him. But he's definitely struggling a lot more than we are. So like I said, I'd rather people be chasing me, which they were. Sad news is they've kind of caught me. Alright, the rhythm is important on the approach shots, so... my goodness! Again, hit and then go down and roll off the green. Wow! How far are we gonna go? Alright, we're gonna have to flop it. Again, we don't want to go too far, but we want to get up there. And a par. Because, yeah, if I don't get to 4, like, he's gonna be ahead of me just because he's ahead of me. Like, he's in the clubhouse already. And he was in the clubhouse before I was on the course. So I knew what I was facing. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go here, here. Try this. Honestly, not a fan of this, because the bunker is right there. We're gonna get a bad bounce. Okay, we didn't, thank goodness. But yeah, we did not go very far. Should get me right there. Rolled further than I wanted. But straight on. Which should now tie me with Jaeger. Which is good. It took me more than a round and a half. Next one behind us, 3 strokes behind. Okay, Colin is now 86th because he fell back 1 more stroke. So, let's see. Because, yeah, we like just... Oh, boy. I don't like that curve. There's water there. Alright, we're good. Alright, I feel better now. Alright, now this is a pitch. It's up. I'm gonna go up 1 more. Okay, everything's perfect. How perfect is it? It's too far, so it's not perfect enough. Come on, go in. Thank you. Alright. So now I have possession. That's 9/10 of the law, right? No. Don't know. Don't know if that really applies, but we'll go with it. Feeling... Nah, we'll stick with this. The 6-iron's a bit much. Alright, it doesn't matter now with the open that we have. We're going to end up way too far away. You know, we're not even going to sit on the green. That is disappointing. That is disappointing to say the least. Alright, on target. Oh, come on back! Oh boy, that would have been pretty sweet. To get another stroke there, but we didn't. Oh, he's up to 80. He's clawing his way up because others are failing around him, but I've won sometimes that way. Or saved myself from doom, I should say. He's not really winning, but he's, you know, if he falls back another stroke or two, which he certainly can, then things will change a bit. Alright. Kinda gotta be right where the trees are manicured. Oh, this is... Let's see, you know, what kind of bounce we get. Like, it was lining up nicely with the pin, but, you know, this is gonna fall off. It's not gonna stop before. So, it's hard to end up on the green, is what we're finding here. Alright, everything's perfect. Oh, another one. Another one that's just inches away. Right, but now he's 14. He did lose one. He's 96th. So, time is ticking away for him. And that's okay. We're good with that. Alright, I'm gonna see how this goes. Again, too much of an open. The green is good there, though, so there is more green there where otherwise I wouldn't be on the green, so there is that silver lining. Alright, and we're uphill, so I need good power, but not quite, not quite. Again, just the tons of par 3s, because again, I think, yeah, so it is 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, you know, so yeah, it just does alternate with a bunch of par 3s back here. It's kind of, oh wow, now he's 15 over. So, he may make my rivalry easy for me. I would love that. Because then I'm not sitting there worrying about things. That was closer to the edge than I like. Right, we are gonna lose some distance. So we're gonna leave it there. We need 130 or so. Okay. Should be alright. We're on the green. So, all in all, that's not too terribly bad. We're gonna go light. Come on, come on. Aww. I knew it would have to turn more, and I thought maybe when it slowed down a bit, it would, but it did not. Alright, he's still 15. He moved up a spot. He was like 102. Or maybe, no, or 103, but maybe he was 130. Alright, so we're gonna gain some. I'm gonna just stick with this. Well, lose 5 yards. Because that's so much. And then again, if it lands there, yeah, I think I just need to stick with this and take what I get. So again, a bit open. Just what kind of roll are we gonna get out of here? So, 217. I mean, I knew I'd be a ways away. That is not surprising. What I don't want to do, I think, is go too far here. Because then I think this is when it rolls off. But sometimes, I think just being conservative there is probably the smart play. Alright, last hole. Right, the open's gonna help me this time. It's gonna bring me back. Even a little bit more than the wind did. To do this. Ah, weak. Only 6% down though, so maybe it... Oh boy. Alright, well we didn't run off at least, so there is that. Oh, man. I got a lot of 10-inch shots off these flops today. But we're just one under, I think. So actually we didn't do superbly well, but, you know, we clawed back. So let's see how Morikawa does. I think he's cut. Projected cut is 12, so yes, he's 15. So he's gone now again. Okay, Ludwig is a player that is near me on the leaderboard. The others I'm not recognizing, so, you know, for the overall standings, that's what I'm looking at. And it doesn't say cut. Alright, so a lot of stuff for the weeklies, but yeah, 150... You saw that, 150, 50, and 54. So we get 254 for this. So, and that's how we end up potentially averaging 100 per round, because we get some of these. And once again, I have forgotten to give the all-important call to action. Please consider liking or subscribing. I just get, like, in the middle of the round, I'm like intending all the time to, like, bring it up somewhere, you know, after I've played a few holes, and then I think about it, and then something happens, and I just get back into the flow of the game, and I just never remember to ask. So please consider those things. They're greatly appreciated, and they're super important to a small channel like myself. And I will see you next time.